It is no longer an option. Doc Rivers has to be fired. The Bucks' transition defense is atrocious. Taurean Prince, you're not getting to Santi Aldama. Not going to happen. So I need to communicate to Brook Lopez. I'm going to take Zach Edey. You need to get back to Santi Aldama. Does Taurean Prince ever communicate this? Doesn't look like it. He's still trying to get to Aldama. Nobody ends up taking Edey. The Bucks' pick and roll defense is a literal layup line. Literal. Why am I not up hedging? Pushing Ja Morant out to the sidelines. Zach Edey has no place to roll to. Nope. Look at this. Layup line. Ja Morant come off screen. Ja Morant get in lane. Go wherever you want to. You could put a homeless person on the court and they can score against the Bucks pick and roll defense. It's another layup line. Why am I not hedging? Getting Ja Morant out of the lane. Where's Zach Edey rolling to? Lillard standing and waiting. Nope. Look at layup line. Layup line. Come off screen. Whatever you want. Get right downhill. Layup line. Some more of this Bucks wretched transition defense. What is Brook Lopez doing? Like, we got to take the ball. You get cross-matched in transition all the time. Take the ball. That's your responsibility. Gary Trent's back and help. Giannis is back and help. But, like, where are you going? Like, your responsibility is the ball. Where are you headed, sir? This is cool. So the Bucks just don't guard this screen. Gary Trent Jr. gets screened. What are we doing about it? Why can't we switch? It's guard to guard. Damian Lillard switches onto Morant. Like, what is happening? Gary Trent Jr. just got screened, and no one guards it. So this is another. Ja Morant can just walk into the paint right here. So now Brook Lopez is stuck in a 2-on-1. Bobby Portis now's got to step up and help, and because you've just given Ja Morant the lane again, that skip pass couldn't be easier. Look at this transition defense. How is this even possible? Taurean Prince, I got to get over and guard someone. I can't get back to the middle of nowhere. I can't get back to the middle of nowhere. Either I'm taking Jay Huff right here, or I'm taking Ja Morant and Brook Lopez is taking Jay Huff. But how about Gary Trent? Could you please stay home in the paint? Like, I don't know what Taurean Prince is doing, but you can't just vacate the paint. I've got 3 Bucks players just literally standing in the middle of nowhere. Now the Bucks are in a zone. Giannis, you can't guard air in a zone. I've got to get to the corner to push Andre Jackson Jr. up to the wing. Yeah, and both guards have people in their areas of the zone to guard. But Giannis is guarding air. So Andre Jackson Jr. is stuck in a 2-on-1. You just can't make this stuff up. You literally can't. DeLone Wright. Can we get to someone trailing the play for Memphis? Where's DeLone Wright going here? Why is DeLone Wright joining Bobby Portis to double Jake LaRavia in the corner? Again in transition. The Bucks just aren't trying. And you know, I wouldn't either if I was playing for Doc Rivers. The Bucks have numbers defensively. Damian Lillard and Andre Jackson sprint back to the three-point line. How is Ja Morant taking this coast to coast? You have more defensive. It's a 2-on-4. Sprint back and get in help. Brook Lopez is going to take the ball right here, but get back. Get to the three-point line to be in help. Why is Ja Morant going coast to coast? Everyone's above the three-point line. You had numbers defensively. This is a mockery to basketball. This is off a made basket. Gary Trent Jr., get back. Taurean Prince, get back. Look at Gary Trent Jr. going towards Ja Morant. Taurean Prince, how about you? Could you get back? Nope, look at Taurean Prince just going to hang out at half court right here. Look at this. Look at this off a make. The Bucks pick and roll defense. You're only giving layups and lobs. That's it. If I hedge the screen and get Ja Morant out of the lane, push him to half court, Zach Edey has no place to roll to. This is only going to be a layup or a lob. If you've got Brook Lopez in a 2-on-1. So if Brook Lopez steps up to take the ball, this is a lob. If he doesn't, it's a Morant layup. Those are your only choices. There is no way that the Bucks ever practice or look at film. First of all, Damian Lillard, just get back. We're not worried about Santi Aldama having the ball across half court. So Damian Lillard's not sprinting back. Damian Lillard should already be at the three-point line and in help. But right now, Brook Lopez has the ball. You cannot just out of nowhere go double the ball. I got to be seeing ball and man. Look at Damian Lillard. You got your back turned to Aldama. You're going to double the ball. Lob. The Bucks never work on transition defense. Damian Lillard, you get cross-matched all the time. You're going to have to take either Jaren Jackson or Zach Edey here. Brook Lopez has gotten to the corner. You get to bodies in transition. What cannot happen now is two people standing in the corner because Zach Edey's setting a ball screen and Brook Lopez is in the charge circle. You have no chance of guarding this right now. Again, Ja Morant can just walk into the paint. Now this is just effort. This is just effort. Bobby Portis, sprint back in transition. Is it that hard? Sprint back in transition. Why is this so hard and get to the three-point line? See ball, see man. Bobby Portis isn't sprinting back. He's staring at the ball. Guess what happens next? There's absolutely no way the Bucks ever practice or look at film. There's no way. Pat Connaughton away from the ball. Please see ball, please see man. Look at Pat Connaughton. You've been staring at the ball this entire clip. Staring at the ball, staring at the ball. Whoops, my man's relocating and I have no idea where he is. Grab and go, collapse 50 defenders now. This is actually impressive that Damian Lillard's not in the gaps here. Please get up the line. Please get up the line. Please get up the line. There should be no place for Jaren Jackson to go to. What are you doing? Stunt, recover. How are you missing that gap assignment right there? How is he splitting through? This is just lifeless one-on-one defense from Giannis again in transition. Get to the three-point line so we're ready to guard. Why is Giannis dropping into the paint? To guard who? I should be up, ready to guard Jaren Jackson. You're in the paint right now. So Jaren Jackson's just catching this, and you're just going to backpedal the whole time. How does this happen in NBA basketball? How? Andre Jackson Jr., guard the ball. When Ja Morant comes off the screen, you'll guard the screen. Andre Jackson Jr. leaning towards the screen early, get blown by every single time. All right, so the Bucks switch this screen. Damian Lillard's giving Ja Morant the middle of the floor, and that's good. That's where your help should be. Like, you know Ja Morant's coming to the middle of the floor. Andre Jackson Jr., what are you doing? You need to be in the gaps here. You know Ja Morant's coming to the middle of the floor. If my feet are set, I'll be fine. I'll stunt, get the dribble picked up, recover. You know Ja Morant's coming to the middle of the floor. Damian Lillard's giving him the middle of the floor. But Andre Jackson's nowhere.